Hello and greetings. Welcome to sunny Plant City, Florida, to Grow Moringa Farms. We have a 2.5 acre property and I'm absolutely loving life right now. I hope you are as well. Happy New Year, happy 2022. Hope you're able to spend it with friends and family and enjoy the rest of the year doing exactly what you love to do and get out into nature more. And that's why we're here. I want to be able to help teach you how you can free yourself from the system, growing moringa and making a living off of just growing moringa. I started growing moringa about 7-8 years ago and now make a living growing, selling, and educating people about the moringa tree. And I'd love to teach you how to do the same thing. And you can do so even just starting off by downloading this free moringa manual at growmoringa.com. It's a 13-page read. It's quick, it gets you in, and it acclimates you to the moringa tree industry and also how the Grow Moringa Collective operates and is able to help you establish your moringa operation, whether it's for yourself, so that way you can consume moringa, save money by consuming moringa of your own in your own backyard, or even make a living making a business out of growing moringa. One of the first ways that you can generate income growing moringa is even just starting to plant seedlings. The Grow Moringa Collective is actually getting thousands of moringa tree orders every single day. And we're calling on the member body to fulfill these orders together as a team. So when the order comes in to growmoringa.com, our members are beginning to fill these tree orders right away. This is going to be our first item that we begin to give out to moringa, the Grow Moringa Collective members. It's in a Jiffy pot. It's a biodegradable pot. The size is called 38. You can see the root systems are growing right out of the bottom. It's beautiful. And this pot can be planted directly in another pot or directly in the ground. This will disintegrate over time and the roots will then just begin popping out of this thing. So the key with this is that you don't disrupt the roots getting it into a new pot or in the ground, because with the cones that we had in the past, you'd have to pull the trees out. It would go into shock. A lot of people said when they potted it up into a bigger pot, it would die. So now we can ship just like this. And even earlier in the week, we actually completed one of our first deliveries with a member to a member. So one of the members made a purchase. They purchased 100 trees. And I notified a member close by, a local member close by to the order. And within 3 weeks, that order was fulfilled. So that person sprouted the trees, sprouted the seeds, just like this. We instructed them to do it just like this. And within 3 weeks, they had those trees delivered to the buyer, and the buyer was completely happy with the order. And we all worked together. We made a little bit of commission. The collective made a commission. The grower made the bulk of the profit for fulfilling the order. And the customer is completely happy because it came from a local member that he was able to support. So if you want to pick up orders from us right away, just become a member, and we're going to start divvying out orders based on their location. So for instance, the buyer was in Homestead, the member that I had called on was in Miami, and we made a deal. And so he drove and dropped the trees off to Homestead, and it was a great opportunity for me to experience an opportunity to delegate a task and to get things done without necessarily being the one to do it. This is a new transition in my business because I have been the one in the past to just do everything. And that's what I'm getting help with now. With your help, we'd love to see you in the members area. I have really good news. I'm going to be going live every Monday evening for 2 hours. And that's a Q&A. It's mostly like a beginner's start-in, intro, and also just get to know me, and also I get to know you. Every Monday evening we're on for 2 hours, and we have sometimes 20, 30, 40, 50 people in the meeting. There's over 200 members now in the collective, buying, selling, trading, and learning about moringa with each other. They're each meeting up in their own cities, creating chapter locations, they're also starting to form organizations and co-ops within each of these cities and states. So a little bit of background about collectives and co-ops and the differences. Co-ops are small, local, state-run, local, state organizations, meaning they only operate in the state in which they're registered. Collectives can be worldwide organizations that help to manage several co-ops. And that's what we're doing as a Grow Moringa Collective. We're helping to establish and manage Moringa co-ops around the country, around the world. So if you're anywhere in the USA right now, I'm going on tour. So I'm going on a Moringa farm tour. And here it is, January 1st. I've been manifesting this opportunity all year. You may have remembered even over the summer, I came out with a Florida Moringa farm tour when I first got the van, the new van. We're just gonna call this the Moringa farm tour because it's not just Florida. I'm going across the country. I'm booking appointments right now to California, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, and I just got my first booking for Friday. I'm gonna be driving 2.5 hours north to Dunellen, to one of our members' locations where she has about 5 acres, and we're gonna help develop her 5 acres. That day, I'm gonna spend the whole day, 9 to 5, I'm gonna spend 8 hours with her. I'm gonna provide her drawings and schematic designs, surveys, elevations, drawings, anything. I'm gonna walk the property. We're gonna pick out which trees that she might need to take out to help create a much better landscape for her to grow moringa trees and to make a profit and to make a living off of growing moringa. So that's what I'm really excited for. I'm gonna be visiting one of my first locations of the year this Friday. If you'd like to book a visit with me, I'd love to visit your farm. Please book me. Go to growmoringa.com, book appointment, even if you just wanna get a call from me for an hour, or if you'd like to get a 2-hour consultation, even if you'd like to book me for a visit to visit your property. I'd love to get on the road. I'd love to go to California. I'd love to go to Texas, and I'd love for you to help me get there and book that appointment with me so that way we can get on the road. I'll even deliver trees. I'll bring products with me. That way you can grab products. I'm actually taking 3 of the 15-gallon trees up to our consultations. That way she can get some trees, some big trees. I've got some 3-year-old trees here that she wants to purchase. So it's just an opportunity to not only get to hang out with me for the day, but to also learn, get some drawings. I'm going to be presenting her with a bunch of drawings. That way she'll have them for her contractors. Whenever the contractors show up, she's going to say, I want it to look like this. And then that way they'll be dropping the mulch in strategic areas, or they're planting the trees in the grid that we put together on the day that I'm there. So I have a master's in architecture, and this is what I do. I love drawing, designing, consulting, building, constructing. We're building this shed right now here on the property. I've got 2.5 acres in Plant City. I'm absolutely loving it right now. I'd love to visit your farm and help you get it established, build some supplemental buildings on there, simple sheds that really serve and act as space holders, placeholders for gathering, working areas. You know, this will be a powerhouse. It'll have solar panels up here. It'll also have an outdoor kitchen and service area, considering, you know, possibly having a bathroom connected or an outhouse somewhere close by. So that way, you know, we can start to build out this farm. This is on the far corner of the property here. I'm just loving it. Happy New Year. Learn anything and everything you'd like to know about Moringa is in this manual. It gives you all the answers. I should say all of the answers are in my other book, the Grow Moringa, the Ultimate Guide. This is really just like an intro to get you in. All the answers are really honestly in the members area, and it's just $25 to get in right now. To start getting orders, so that way you can make a living off of Moringa. Book a visit with me so you can learn how to make a living off of Moringa right away. I'll teach you how to make over $100,000 a year like me, growing, selling, marketing, advertising, just Moringa. I love it. It's my passion. People see it when they come here. They say, wow, you're just so passionate. I just want people to experience this feeling that I have about being able to work with your hands and nature and teach people that all they have to do is plant a seed and they have food and health and wellness. It's just amazing. This is a Moringa microgreen. Not to worry, she'll either sprout out a whole new stem, or she'll potentially start sprouting out even from this moment right here. I'm glad I ate it just above that little split right there, because she could still split out a whole new stem right there. She's probably got a nice little root tuber down in there too that's forming. We'll just stick this right in a pot, and it'll probably come back in the next few weeks. If anything, it'll have a whole nother tip down here. Not to worry. We're shipping these all over the country. You can order these trees now at growmoringa.com, and they'll come to you from a local member. So if you're ordering in Nevada, we have one of the members in Nevada that are starting to grow these. When the order comes in, that person is going to get the order. So you could potentially make revenue. So one of the members, another member, not only did the member in Miami make a profit off of those 100 trees, but we had another member that first heard about Moringa in November, signed up to the collective in December, and then by the end of December sold 100 trees of his own, sprouted. He had sprouted the trees within the month and sold the trees because he was posting in the members area every day, like showing his progress, showing his seeds. Rule of thumb is that you want to plant a seed the depth of the size of the seed. So like a kale seed is really small, so you can just throw them right on the surface. But a moringa seed is a little bit bigger, so you want to bury it probably about, a 1/2 inch, because it's about the size of the pinky joint, that top pinky joint. So you'll probably just bury it about that deep, so it goes pretty much to the bottom of this pot here, so that way it's submerged in there and it's nicely well taken care of and protected. So that's the rule of thumb. So he sold, found out about Moringa in November, joined in December, sprouted, and sold 100 trees by the end of December, paid for his membership 5-fold, 10-fold, because he made a profit off those 100 trees, and he did it himself. We didn't even get that commission. He took all of it because he sold it through the members area. So sell your Moringa today by signing up right away, get instant access to the members area, and find buyers. There's hundreds of buyers in there that are in your local area. We have different cities and chapters. Form a chapter location, create a co-op with you and other people in the membership area, form partnerships, form businesses with these people, buy properties, sell properties. We're doing lots of land deals within the members area. So if you want to buy, sell, and trade Moringa properties and farms, that's what we're getting to as well. We have so much more information to share with you. I'm going to be live Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday in the members area. Don't hesitate to sign up today, because you're going to get super, super value right away. I'm Kendrick Henry. Peace, love, and prosperous growing. I'll see you soon.